Members of the executive arm of the government, led by President Museveni, have retreated to the National Leadership Institute in Kyankwanzi for week-long deliberations on the cause of shortfalls in service delivery and how to come up with practical solutions.
We are looking at shortfalls because we have always looked at performance generally, but you know this has not helped us. And in general, when you look at only performance, people only present the positive. This time we are here to look at what have we failed to deliver.
We are not saying NRM is going to address poverty and there will be no poverty in Uganda. We are not saying NRM is going to address unemployment and there will be no unemployment in Uganda. These are recurrent issues. As long as you produce, there is going to be poverty, there is going to be health caution, there is going to be all these human needs because society keeps growing.
On the opening day, the vice of corruption has been a major focus, and this resonates with what is captured in a handbook of the concerns generated from the population about the shortcomings in service delivery.
It is a very good avenue, Your Excellency, for us to share and expose areas where and how we think corruption should be tackled once and for all, or even if it means making amendments for some laws.
Your Excellency, on this note, I want to thank you for your stand on corruption. Your stand of fighting corruption will be supported by all of us, I promise, as leader of government business in Parliament.
President Museveni has stated that the responsibility of fighting corruption rests with the accounting officers who are responsible for money. However, Museveni has accused the accounting officers of failing to put up control measures, which has attracted the direct intervention of the politicians. The Parliament of Uganda has been cast in the spotlight over corruption, which Museveni says has necessitated the creation of a State House unit to look into the alleged irregular practices in the House.
Apart from the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, I'm also setting up both a tax investigation unit and an accountancy and audit unit. This country of yours has got a lot of money. I'm now convinced that you have a lot of money. First of all, there is under collection of taxes. That group of, I hope you call it the tax pharaoh.
3 members of parliament have been charged in court with corruption. They allegedly asked the chairperson of the Uganda Human Rights Commission, Maria Mwangadia, for a 20% share of the commission's budget for the 2024-25 financial year. The accused claimed they could exert undue influence on the members of the budget committee to have the commission's budget increased.
This money diverted by parliament, from what I gathered when I moved in, was apparently for two purposes. Some of the diversion was just selfishness. Divert the money to do a Kasumoro road from nowhere to nowhere in my constituency, so that they know that I'm working very hard. Oye, Museveni, oye.
Last week, Museveni appointed David Kalemera as head of the newly created State House Revenue Intelligence and Strategic Operations Unit to carry out oversight on Uganda Revenue Authority operations and fight corruption within the tax body. Jackson Onyango, NTV, in Kyankwanzi District.